Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried. The following material on the Dean Blundell Show may contain content that will very likely gross you out, maybe make you sick. You might even vomit out of disgust. If you don't vomit, you'll probably dry heave, which is actually pretty funny to watch. You know what? I changed my mind. Turn the volume up and just listen.
Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Hi, this is Christopher Lloyd.
Jason Sudeikis.
Lou Ferrigno.
Hi, this is Adrian Grenier.
Jason Mewes.
Hi, I'm Sean William Scott.
Hi, I'm Rick Mercer.
Yeah, dude, what's up? This is Steve-O.
This is Gilbert Gottfried.
Marcus from Mumford & Sons.
Hey, this is Doug Gilmore.
This is Dancing Monkey, Jay Baruchel.
When I'm not making hit records,
When I'm not hunting quail,
jerking long balls into the stands at the Rouser Center,
Sleeping in a pool of vomit.
doing hot yoga,
Playing professional ice hockey.
I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
I was drunk enough not to care. Woo!
The biggest assholes in Toronto.
That's what makes me happy.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Happier than a one-legged pig on a fishing trip.
But I'd rather mow my lawn.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 something. The Edge. Woo!
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
A woman kept her husband's body in an apartment for 3 years. She believed he'd be resurrected and live again with her. Well, she must have read that thing called the Bible. That only happened the one time, and that's a little sketchy too, miss.
Yeah, sure it did.
She kept the body in a room where her apartment told her 5 kids to talk to it and feed it in the... In the house, the woman described as a devout Pentecostal Christian with a psychiatric record. So distraught when her husband died of natural causes in 2009, she believed he was bound to be resurrected. Investigation said the body was found in a dumpster in a plastic bag this year after 2 identified women's children decided to dispose of the body when the family moved. In a similar case, you remember 72-year-old Linda Lou Chase was charged after keeping her dead husband, Charles Ziegler, for more than 18 months because she wanted someone to watch NASCAR with.
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. What are you doing? He's dead. We used to watch NASCAR all the time. That Clint Boyer. That Jeff Gordon.
And more beer for me.
Yeah. Instead of the 2 king cans, I get the 4. Awesome, isn't it?
Well,
what is wrong? How do they figure that out?
people are lonely.
You no kidding. How lonely are you when you prefer to be with a dead person as opposed to a normal person? Non-dead. I get that, actually.
Would you rather be with a dead person than some? Would you?
Someone else for sure. Women are doing just about anything these days to fit in a pair of heels, including surgery. A number of women paying thousands of dollars to alter their feet surgically so they can wear heels and make other shoes more comfortable now. Surgical procedures such as shortening toes, receiving foot injection, even completely cutting off pinky toes are on the rise.
Really?
All those dang pinky toes, they don't fit right in the old high heels,
They get squished when it sort of turns the corner there.
Totally, yeah. 87% of women have had foot problems from wearing uncomfortable, ill-fitting shoes, so the American Pediatric Medical Association, I didn't even know there was like a whole association of foot doctors, but there is. I said, yeah, they've been doing a lot of different surgeries, not just calluses and bunions, injecting collagen into the balls of feet for cushion, into the heel for more cushion, making feet narrower, shaving meat off the sides, even in some cases taking off bones so people can fit into shoes better. Awesome.
Hey, thank God that doesn't apply to guys like us, Dina.
Our underpants.
We don't want to take any of that off to fit in better.
Yeah. These gets are too small. I have to cut off the tip just to make it fit into my pants.
Or fit in somewhere else.
Yeah. Heard that before. You know. And sex toy retailers in Alberta, Canada said the business has been buzzing this autumn. They think the NHL lockout is to thank for it. They said they'd be gearing up for NHL hockey now. There's nothing. So a lot of people, including Minay Morker, owner of Hush Lingerie and more, said sex toys, sex games, sex guides, lingerie, lube, and everything has gone up through the roof. Between 15 and 30%. Hal Rosenberg, who owns Edmonton's Tees Adult Boutique, told the paper he noticed a similar spike in business, saying, yeah, a lot of people come in here because they're bored. Normally hockey-playing guys or hockey-watching guys and their hockey-watching girlfriends will come in here. Instead of watching hockey, they'll get some dildos and rubber fists and go to town.
How many older husbands right now are just dying for that to come back?
Honey, let's go to the sex shop. There's no game on. It's Saturday. No hockey night in Canada. Why don't we do dildo night in Edmonton? No. I'd be, depending on that era of my life, had this lockout happened 5 years ago, I'd be seriously going to Gary Bettman and saying, please.
We got to do something, bud.
Yeah. God, if you don't get this started, I'm going to have to watch her dance in lingerie.
Well,
please, for the love of Christ, get playing hockey, man.
And if some guys are in your position right now, they're going, I already had to deal with 9 months ago the release of 50 Shades of Grey. Now this? It never ends.
She keeps getting on me. It's gross. I'd rather poop. I'd rather poop or watch hockey.
Sometimes I'd rather poop even when it's really good.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Instead of hockey. Those are your Edgefiles. Whatever the hell day it is in November, the year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
Hello, Toronto. This is actor, sort of director, and writer Jay Baruchel. I like the Habs, mowing my lawn, and the Dean Blundell Show. But I'd rather mow my lawn.
102.1 The Edge.
In the United States on the weekend, starting tomorrow, I think it's Friday, is Black Friday. Now, Black Friday is the start of the Thanksgiving weekend. And what happens is they offer these stupid deals in places like different department stores where you can go in and get a television for $4. But, some other stuff's regular price. So they have these door crashers. And traditionally in the past, the damage we've seen inflicted has been that of people rushing Walmart greeters.
Yeah.
The bum rushing Walmart greeters. So they just run them over because they want, it's a $4 crock pot.
Yeah, we got to get those new Air Jordans that are 70% off.
Yeah. I gotta get in there. I'm gonna grab myself a dollar CD. I don't even care what it is. Engelbert Humperdinck, doesn't matter. It's $1. Well, not this Friday, because as you may or may not have heard, Walmart employees in over 1,000 Walmart stores are planning on going on strike. Now, there's a video Walmart employees have done called "Why We Are Standing Up to Live Better," and I want you to keep in mind these people have chosen to work there. And the reason why there are so many of these jobs is because this retailer, whether it's right or wrong, humanly right or wrong, this retailer pays less for stuff so that you can buy things for less. Therefore, these people have low-paying jobs because you're paying less for stuff. It's just a standard reasoning.
It works. I mean,
these people's options, I highly doubt many of them have MBAs, or I super doubt a lot of them are trained EMTs, or doctors or lawyers, and therefore but there's no opportunities in that field. So I'm working at Walmart. There are a billion jobs out there, but these people choose to complain. It drives me nuts every time it happens. Anyway, I want you to listen to what these people are saying. As heartfelt as it is, Mama's not going to get some deals at Walmart on Friday because they're going on strike.
Because we live in America, and we work for the world's largest company, and we're still not making it.
Because I have to choose between paying my bills and having enough to eat.
Because I'm 52 years old and I can't afford my own apartment on what I make at Walmart.
Well, then you should go and get another job that does pay what you can do. You should go get another job that helps you afford an apartment.
Because management bullies us and causes unnecessary stress.
Stand up, live better.
Because I'm tired of working for a company where workers get cheated and cheaters get rewarded.
Because I want a better life for my son.
Because my management disrespects me in front of customers.
Stand up, live better.
Because I'm tired of seeing my coworkers discouraged and mistreated.
I'm looking at this girl here. Come and have a look.
Yeah.
She never has to choose between food and an apartment. She always chooses food. That is not someone that's hard up.
The only good thing about her being a greeter is that she might stop the rush from coming in.
Hey, put Tubby on greeting today. This is going to be a real rush.
Because of favoritism and unfair scheduling.
This is all of these people complain. I hear this every day. It doesn't matter if it's Walmart or anybody else. These people are all disgruntled because they get paid crap, but they've applied for crap-paying jobs.
They chose
then they
to
sit
work
and commiserate with each other, and then they do this DVD. Everybody's out to get me. And listen, I'm not a capitalist. I am when it comes to me, but not everybody else. My point is that these people all sit around complaining about their $7 an hour job, but they can't physically pay them more.
I think it's just ridiculous. It's not like someone held a gun to their head to say, "Hey, do you want to be a Walmart greeter?"
Hey.
Because if not, we're going to shoot you.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go to Walmart and work cashier? Huh? No one.
They applied for that.
How many people on this planet would say, "Yeah, that sounds like a great career. That's sign me up now. Let's do this."
Because management needs to work with their associates when they're doing the work schedule.
Because the Walton family has as much wealth as 45 million American families.
Stand up, live better.
Well, they're not going to give it to you because you're not an ambitious person. You're a Walmart greeter. I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk down to people that greet people at retail stores. It's not my point is you've achieved what you've achieved. That's as far as you've gone. That's all you have. You can't grab a whole bunch of other people, gather in arms, and say, "Hey, listen, we've all achieved way less than we've wanted to achieve, too. Let's see if we can squeeze these guys for a couple bucks." Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense to me. You know, Dean, I had a lot of great retail jobs in the Canadian Tire, Aldo. I think there was a few in the malls, but I wanted more for myself.
So
I didn't want to do it at
start
52.
a coup against Aldo?
Yeah. I didn't mind doing it at 15.
Yeah. It's 60 that you got a problem with.
Because long-term associates are being fired.
Because I'm tired of my store manager calling my fellow associates stupid.
Because they don't treat me like a human being.
Stand up, live better.
And this girl clearly doesn't deserve to. She's not a greeter. She's probably in a back room because no one wants to see those teeth first thing when you walk in. Nobody. Maybe say, "Hey, put chiclets on greeting."
Because my fellow associates have to use our local food pantries.
Because I am tired being discriminated by management.
Because we have to depend on each other check by check and borrow money from each other just to make it to the next week.
Stand up, live better. Because of all the favoritism in my store.
Because I love my job, but I hate the way I'm being treated unfairly.
Wait a second. You love your job at Walmart? You love it? Have you seen people work there? I haven't seen one person love it. Not one. And I get it. Because I understand. Good for you for doing it. That's awesome. There are people out there that will just refuse to do that. And I give you full marks for doing that. No one loves it.
No. And listen, it is a means to an end, and everyone hopes they do better in life, but
no.
The hard facts are, there's probably, so many unemployed people that will be willing to jump right in these positions for now.
Yeah.
Because when we speak out, Walmart retaliates.
Because if I weren't able to live with family, I would have to choose between health care and food.
Stand up, live better.
Music's pretty good.
Is it that "We Hate You, Justin Bieber"? That's what it sounds like.
We hate you, Justin Bieber.
Who's that track?
Because we are people. We're not cattle. We deserve respect.
Because they treat my mom with disapproval, I want my mom to be treated with respect.
What?
Because
something about Play-Doh. I didn't understand it.
That's when I started college, Walmart cut my hours.
Because I spoke out in my store and Walmart illegally fired me for it.
Stand up. Live better.
Yeah.
Because together, we are stronger than we are alone.
Because I like to make a difference for those who are too scared to come forward.
Because Walmart can afford to pay us enough to live better.
Stand up, live better.
There's some people gonna be sad not getting those deals. gonna go get my $5 microwave now. How am I gonna get it? How am I gonna get my 50-cent socks? How? How am I gonna get 10 loaves of bread for $3? I don't know.
Can they not hire other people?
In a second.
And the whole flaw.
Do you know how many people are unemployed in America right now that would just flock to a job like that?
Yeah.
I get it. Some people's places don't pay well, and they do it just like they're teaming up against them. That's how Walmart does business. That's how big companies do business. The less they have to pay, the better.
Well, and, not to sound pompous or anything, but there's certain jobs that if a 17-year-old can do, you understand why they're getting just paid just more than minimum wage.
54-year-old's doing a job a 17-year-old can do?
Yeah, that's unfortunate facts because generally you want those jobs for younger people so other people can work harder and thrive more and get an education and maybe become self-proprietors, whatever it may be. They could become the next Walmart kings and queens of the world.
The old argument that the Walmart family has enough money that for 45 million American families, I hate that argument. It's like, well, why do you have all that? I should have some. Well, they achieved it. You didn't. Guy standing there with smokes and a whole bunch of stuff all over his face saying he can't afford rent or food, but he can afford smokes. You can afford priorities. And I know in some cases people were probably treated rudely and discriminated against because companies, and I'm not sticking up for Walmart at all. I mean, God forbid that'd be the last place I ever work. I pray to Christ every day that I never have to stand there in that front aisle by the candy going, can I check your receipt? Because it'll guarantee that I have a limp too.
I don't know. I just know they applied to be there, so
yeah,
it's tough to feel sorry for something. Yeah, and that's all. If
you don't like it, you can go do something else. But there's no other job. I guarantee you there are other jobs. I mean, there's no other jobs I want to do. Bingo. It'll be funny watching people try and get into the stores, though, or having the management man the stores if they have to sell stuff on Black Friday. And keep in mind, the people that manage the Walmarts, they're probably not all that happy either.
No! Not a lot of people are. No.
The Dean Blundell Show. The Dean Blundell Show on the Edge.
Time for your phone calls and email, 416-870-EDGE, 870-3343. Dean or Todd at edge.ca. You can also get us at It's Dean Blundell. I am Toddy Tickles on Twitter. Still talking about Rob Ford slipping and falling during a pickup football game at Nathan Phillips Square in front. It wasn't a slip and fall. It's just his feet couldn't keep up with his fat.
No, he didn't fall exactly.
His fat had too much momentum and his feet didn't go that fast. So boom, he wiped out. He dropped back to throw it. He was the quarterback. Hutted it to himself and still managed to wipe it.
It's amazing.
Here's the That's him chasing his brother. Two big fat guys. One steamboat, two steamboat. I'm coming to get you. One
steamboat, two steamboat, three steamboat.
Oh, then he catches the ball. Then his brother strips it from him.
Oh, that was such a stupid exchange.
And they tried to look so cool when they were doing it. But here's the fun part. He huts the ball to himself, drops back, wipes out because his fat goes way too fast. Here comes.
Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
Whoa! He wiped out, and then he got back up, and his face is so red, it looks like he's going to pop off. Then he shows up for an interview. He is so out of breath. Have a listen to this. It's like he's going to die.
Mr. Mayor, make the bold prediction. What's the final score in Sunday's game?
30-21 Argos.
There you have it. How's that?
It's a good workout.
Did it hurt when you went down?
No. I got a lot of padding here, let me tell you.
How's that? It's a good workout. He played 2 downs. One on defense, one on offense. That's what he played. And it was a workout. 2 downs. And wiped out.
My favorite.
I think he's talking about getting up. I think that was the workout after he wiped out standing up.
You know how hard that was?
Oh my God, I thought I was gonna pop a balloon.
Call in the crane.
There you have it. How's that?
It's a good workout.
Did it hurt when you went down?
No. I got a lot of padding here, let me tell you. We're good.
We're good.
So is this one your dream come true?
Yeah, we should have it permanent. We just make it permanent. Might as well just put it here. No maintenance. You don't have to cut it. Just use it.
Golly, it's embarrassing.
I got his high school team doesn't play that way. But I really enjoyed, though, when he falls, his brother, who's probably been like, I've seen this 1,000 times. Like, didn't even react. He was just giving his buddy, another guy, a high five.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, look at him.
Yeah. Not, are you okay? Because at first I'm like, he broke his ankle for sure, but not Doug. He's like, nah.
Some of the tweets I got about it yesterday, because I was locked up pretty early. So anyway, I got most of them this morning. Great gif and pic of Rob Ford falling on his ass trying to play football. Oh my God, have you seen this? Ladies and gentlemen, Robbie Ford. Rob Ford falling over. You're welcome. I'll be listening tomorrow for a mention. That's from Brad. Brad, you're one of 8 million people to send me that on Twitter. To @It'sDeanBlundell. Check out this video of Rob Ford failing in football. It's awesome. Do you see his shirt and tie slowly constricting him? That's from Dario. Jeff says, and now, Rob Ford. Ha ha ha. Richter scale, he fits into the Bears plan. Are you guys going to tear Fordsy up tomorrow? Humpty Dumpty.
I just think it's cute.
I do too. And he's a cute little fat guy.
He is a cute little on it, like, and he's got this big smile with this red face after, and he's trying to pretend he's not out of breath. You know, he's trying to pretend he's got the limp. Like, he's
listen to him. This is someone asking him a question at the end. So he wipes. I'll play you the wipeout again. It's too good. He huts the ball to himself. That's why he's saying Galloway. What I can't remember anyway.
Galloway!
Whoa! Literally, his feet can't keep up with his fat. He drops back into the court. He did a little drop back, and feet couldn't keep up with his fat, and his fat toppled him over. And that's what we just heard. And you can, it's on my Twitter feed, @It'sDeanBlundell. It's also on our blog at edge.ca. And then he gets up to do the interview. So the hard part was getting up. There we go. Here comes the interview with Fordsy. Keep in mind, he's played one down on defense and one down on offense, and that is it. And he wiped out once.
Make the bold prediction. What's the final score in Sunday's game?
30-21 Argos.
There you have it. How's that?
It's a good workout.
Did it hurt when you went down?
No. I got a lot of padding here, let me tell you. We're good.
So is this one your dream come true?
Yeah, we should have it permanent. We just make it permanent. Might as well just put it here. No maintenance. You don't have to cut it. Just use it.
Izmir, the 5th biggest city in North America, one of the biggest in the world, one of the most prestigious cities in the world.
I hope we host some other big events coming up soon, like hockey and basketball and things.
Maybe gymnastics?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he was there. It's not called the Taste of the Grey Cup, is it?
Oh, no. I guarantee you there's free food there, though.
Yeah. Hey, The Edge.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, what's up?
Not much. I actually want to talk to them about Ford.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, I'm embarrassed that he's the mayor of Toronto.
Oh, dude, enjoy it.
Oh, my God. You guys keep up the good work. Run this guy out of office.
I don't want him out of office. I want him in office. Do you know how much fun it is to play videos of guys that cannot keep up with their fat?
You know how easy he makes our lives?
What's your favorite memory of Rob Ford? That was the time he couldn't keep up with his fat.
All he did was hike the ball back and fell over. His momentum took him down.
Yeah, you know why he fell down? He leaned back. I want him for another 4 years, man.
I want to see him lean forward next.
4 more years. I don't want him to go anywhere. Are you kidding me? Hi, The Edge.
Yeah, I just want to comment on your comments about the people working at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sad when Dean Blundell goes for a contract and he says, I'd like a larger contract because I have more listeners, but somebody that's out there that really needs somebody to represent them can or isn't allowed to, in his eyes, go for the same thing.
Well, I don't understand what you're saying, bud. Well, I understand. I understand you disagree.
Walmart makes a huge profit.
Yep.
These people are out there looking. All they're looking for is a piece of that profit. Dean Blundell does the same thing every time his contract.
No, he doesn't. You don't know anything about, sir. Unfortunately, you don't know anything about my business. But I will explain to you how it works. Here's how it works. I'm able to do a job not many people are able to do consistently for a very, very long time. Therefore, people pay me what I deserve. And in some cases, some people would say it's not enough. Some people would say it's too much. Whatever it doesn't matter. But if there's someone else who is more capable of doing that job, I implore my company, I have for 12 years, let them do it. If they make $4,000 a year and want to make what I make, they would be stupid not to. So, unfortunately, your rules don't apply because you haven't actually talked to me about this. You've just said you probably make a lot of money and there are people at the station that don't.
No,
but that's how that works.
Every time that if your listenership went down, would you be able to ask for more?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. You're a very huge exception and anomaly.
Okay, no. Unfortunately, sir, you don't. Like I said, if you educate yourself about the radio business and how it works and how people get paid and contracts and stuff. And yes, I have a contract, and I've worked here for a long time, sir. And I get up at 4 a.m. every day for 12 years, and I diligently come to my job, and I do it to the best of my ability every single day.
People get up at the same time and go to Walmart.
Well, and you know what? That's the choice they made, not mine.
It's not the choice they made.
Well, what do you mean? It's not. No one. You saying someone took them to Walmart? Are you saying someone? Hey,
with student loans that can't afford to find jobs elsewhere or cannot find jobs within their field.
For sure, there's those exceptions. But are there people? Did someone take those people to Walmart with a gun to their head and say, "This is where you're working for minimum wage"?
I would say yes. When the banks are chewing at your neck to pay you back or have their
decisions everybody's made, sir. Decisions everybody's made. How can I be responsible? Yeah. You know what?
You're an anomaly, my friend. You are an anomaly, and
don't call me your friend. Don't call me your friend.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. In the street.
Do you work at Walmart? I'm sure you will because you're a classless prick.
No, I don't. I do not work at Walmart.
Are you a socialist?
I'm a tradesperson.
Well, okay. So you're a tradesperson, and there's a trades guy next to you making more money than you. Do you get everybody together in the trade group and say, hey, we want to make as much as him because it's not fair, even though he does a better job, works harder, and gets better results?
If the profit's there, yes.
Okay, do you know how much business we generate for our company? Millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. You tell me a Walmart greeter generates millions of dollars checking receipts, and then then we have a starting point for a conversation.
I think maybe a more fair argument, Bud, were to say what's going on in the NHL right now. And maybe what people would say, and they're locked out. I mean, they're locked out right now, and there's 700 of the best athletes on the planet, and they're still locked out. So maybe use an example that could be applicable here.
Well, and I get why you're upset, dude. And I empathize for people that have crappy jobs. It would suck balls every day to stare down the worst.
Like empathy to me, the way you were carrying.
No, dude. When everybody.
I listen to you religiously. I've listened to this station when it was on Kennedy Road.
Well, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to go to 1010. I'm just. This is my opinion, and I'm entitled. You're entitled years, and I respect it, which is why I haven't hung up on you. I like the fact that you feel like you could just stand up for people that make less, but don't include me in it because I have an opinion on the fact that if you work somewhere and you don't like it, everybody's entitled to change their situation. I'm doing the same thing right now.
I don't feel the same way. There isn't. Those options are not out there for people.
Have you not made a better life for yourself being in the trades? Have you not looked for better companies to be employed by?
I got fortunate.
What's that?
Fortunate.
Well, and you know what? And I'm happy for you, dude.
And my trade hasn't been decimated like some other trades have.
I know, but I can't fight those fights. I can only have an opinion on the fact that everybody's going. I think the whole thing's stupid. If I have my druthers, everybody get paid $1 million a year. It didn't matter what they did.
And I agree with that statement, Dean. But I would say that in a very tough economic state right now, people should, whether you like it or not, some people are actually lucky to have a job, and it's unfortunate to say that statement, but then to go and protest and create this whole big deal. Make it better for yourselves. Don't fight for an extra couple bucks an hour.
Dude, they're going to strike on Black Friday. How's Mama going to get a $4 DVD player?
Let's be honest here. Yeah.
People get so upset about retail conversations these days.
I used to love working at Aldo. They had like this music in the back.
Yeah, it was like
that's
a
where I
club.
learned how to dance.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
learned how
club.
to dance at Aldo.
Shoe stores are like clubs.
Yeah.
What
size do you want?
serve you a watered down drink and you feel like you're at music. Hi, The Edge.
Hi, Dean. How you doing?
Good. What's up, brother?
Nothing. I just want to talk to what that last guy was saying. You use the phrase, when you get educated. Honestly, I don't mean to sound like a douchebag, but you don't sound very educated. Walmart moves into these small towns. They sell everything at a loss for the first year. They push all the other businesses where these people used to work and make a fair wage out of business by using their buying power and selling things at a loss. So they push all these people out of work. Then they say, okay, now you can come and work for us for half of what you used to make. Meanwhile, they're still scraping their profits, and they're still making every single penny that they've always made. Walmart has never taken a hit in the pocketbook one time to provide for their employees. It's not that those people necessarily choose to work there. I've done lots of work down in the
hate
States.
this. I respect what you're saying, bud. Hang on. No. Hang on. I've let you talk for 5 minutes. I let you talk for 5 minutes. Here, you need to understand how, and I appreciate what you're saying. Totally like the last guy. But and I don't agree. Me having an opinion on it doesn't mean I agree with it or not. So let me just back it up.
It is what it is. You're right.
Let me just back it up. And I know. It's cool, dude. But listen, here's the problem. Is that 60 years ago when Sam Walton, who owns Walmart, took all of his family money and started this company, he developed he took all the risk, so he gets all the reward. So therefore, and that is unfortunately how capitalism works, sir. Do you pay a lot of money in taxes? Do you pay a lot of money in taxes?
I pay crap loads.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
Now, how?
For comp.
Okay, listen. So you pay a whole bunch of money in taxes, and it's ridiculous, and it's not fair. Do you know where your tax money goes? Because I do.
I don't say it's not fair. I don't say it's not fair. I live in the greatest country in the world, and I have no problems paying my fair share to help out for people. Maybe they're less fortunate. Maybe they weren't provided with the type of opportunities.
Exactly. Well, and you know what? I agree with you. I think I pay a lot of money in taxes too, God forbid. However, the problem is that when it comes to business and free enterprise, and you talk about not being educated on the subject, I don't know a lot about the Walton family. Do you know anything about the Walton family?
I know lots about them. I read up on them, and I did a study on how he started Walmart and why Walmart is what it is. And the bottom line is, it's profits over people.
Absolutely.
Well,
that's how most businesses unfortunately work.
Dude, you know what? In our situation, we had our health benefits clawed back. I had to give a ton of salary back during the actual, and a ton of it. We talked about it with our president yesterday.
Built your new building.
No, not that. Not when you don't understand, dude. Don't educate yourself. I'll help you. So what happened is that the recession happened, and I had to take a massive haircut on a salary. Our entire company did. Our VPs, presidents, everybody did, to do what was right for the longevity of this company, and that's what we did. So this company's different. It's usually people over profit. However, in every case here, no matter what, when it comes down to business or people, business will 9 times out of 10 always win. And I don't want to get into the economics of the Walmart situation. It doesn't matter to me.
It's a sad fact, but it's the way it is.
My general opinion is, yes, that's wrong, but these people chose to work there. That's it. That's all. I don't want to talk about Walmart. I just wanted to play that funny video that people going,
I know,
we
that's
ain't got no food to eat.
It was just kind of funny.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. When I'm not making hit records, I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
Actually, Dave, it's Blundell.
I don't know how they do it here.
That's cool. That's just the way he pronounces it.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
The Dean Blundell Show.
And Adrian's on the phone. Morning.
Yo.
What's up now?
What's up now? Dude, I
called us?
Yeah.
Yeah, for what?
Oh. To, well, pretty much, be humiliated by you two, like always.
I got nothing on it.
Yeah.
You called us.
Yeah, I know. I would have expected something more. Like you've called me and
no.
Say, what's up? And
no, I didn't call you. You called me. You called me to say what? You called me to be insulted? No idea. No idea why.
Wow.
You okay, bud?
Yeah. Could
Sound
be
like
better.
Why?
Oh, nothing. If only my life wasn't in deep shiz.
Ooh, deep
Or
binge.
deep shizzle.
Why is your life in deep shizzle?
I don't know. I just thought.
Tell me some things that are going on that make your life deep shizzle.
Why don't we say that for another time? Anyway,
No.
I just thought
No,
I
that's
just thought
hold
I'd
it.
just call in and just let you know that I'm about to see the latest Twilight film.
Okay, this is better. Okay.
Have you seen the last one? Breaking Dawn Part 1?
Yep.
Go through it. What do you got? What happened?
Well, if I recall, I have to say best episode of 16 and Pregnant if I ever saw it.
Yeah.
I mean that was way more darker than the first four,
Yep.
right?
You know what you should do? You should get a job at Walmart being a Walmart greeter.
You'd be awesome.
You would be great. You're a lot of fun. You're funny. You're interesting. You'd never know what you'd get. You'd make minimum wage, dude.
Why would you think I would work at Walmart?
Do you need money? That's why. And you don't have a job and you're 24 or 5 now. How old are you, 25?
25, yeah. I'll be 26 next month.
Oh, good for you, dude.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Getting old, buddy.
Yeah, dude. We've known you since you were like 18, 19. Proud of you.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did you...
That's the Adrian I killed. 18 and 19-year-old Adrian.
Okay.
You grew
God
up
rest
in a
your
vault.
soul, buddy.
God rest your...
peace.
R.I.P.
You know, that Adrian, I don't know about you, but that Adrian had the best requests ever. I mean, he has the best taste in music than I did.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you. I mean, come on. I mean, the first time I ever heard his voice, I mean, he sounded like Napoleon Dynamite. Don't you agree?
No.
Could you give me a chopstick?
Why?
My lips are hurting real bad. God. Freaking idiot. Jeez. Idiot.
Yeah, I remember that guy. Do you, so...
It's just a shame that
Yeah.
now that he's more famous than I am, so...
No, you're the most famous out of all. It's the same person.
You're the same guy.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm referring to myself.
Yeah.
Me, I was the 18-year-old. I was referring to myself.
Yeah, I know. I'm referring to myself. I get it now.
I actually think this Adrian's more famous than that Adrian.
I do.
Yeah.
And you know what? I like this Adrian better because he doesn't get quite as mad as the old Adrian. You know?
Well, mostly because he's arrogant.
Who, the old one?
Well,
He was a real dick smack, wasn't he?
yeah, well, mostly both. I mean,
Yeah.
due to the
Dick and smack. He was both. He was both dick
Yeah.
and smack.
Boom.
Dick smack.
Right there.
The whole
Yeah.
package. Boom.
You know, I'd be more careful if I were you.
Why is that?
You may never know when his spirit might come to haunt you.
What spirit?
His dead spirit. You know, after you die, you know, his ghost.
Oh, when Dick Smack will come back and get all angry.
That's scary when you start talking about spirit after those words.
Dick Smack spirit.
Dick smack attack.
I got a Dick Smack attack. So now listen, you are going to see the new Twilight. Is that why you called in?
Yeah.
Or do you want to come to the Christmas show? Because you're already coming. I already got your VIP tickets.
Really, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I really thought you were just.
No, man, I love you. You're my friend. Bullshizzing.
Bullshizzing. You know what I mean?
No bullshiz here.
Sure.
Yeah, I love you, man. I no problem having you there. I'd be really happy. If
I mean, because last time I talked to you, I mean, you said you're trying to set me up, but last time I recalled, you know, you said you didn't trust me with the women.
Well, it's because you were grabbing on 16-year-old girls, and I told you it was assault, and you said you'd do whatever, quote, you wanted to.
Come
and
on.
I told you it was illegal.
Dude, I'm 25. You know, come on. You know I would never do that. Come on. For
No,
God's
you did.
sake.
I've had like 12,000 emails from women going, yeah, Adrian was feeling my girl up.
What show exactly? Come on.
Name one.
It could be one of those 19+ things.
No, okay. Either or. You're all hands with chicks. So I told you to settle down, and you've been good. So I don't mind setting you up now if you continue to just stay the course and not feel chicks up against their will.
Come on. For the record, I'm pretty sure you're just doing that just to piss me off. Come on. Even I know, but
there's pictures to prove it.
But even I know that
we have pictures of it.
I know that I'm not supposed to grope minors like R. Kelly did.
Good.
I'm not R. Kelly. I didn't pee on people. I don't pee on girls.
Okay.
I don't unzip my pants and take a piss on people.
Okay, all right.
It's the freaking weekend and they gotta go run. It's the freaking weekend and they gotta go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally.
And you wonder why people still love them.
Yeah. I know. I was wondering that yesterday. Why do people still love this guy? What song was that you were doing? That was a cool song.
I think it's something. Ignition, I think.
Ignition. Do it again.
Ignition and ding. It's the freaking weekend and then gonna go run and don't run and don't run. It's the freaking weekend and then gonna go run.
He even sounds like he's got to pee. Hey?
Yeah. or take a deuce.
I think the words that are coming out of his mouth are poop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. We hate him, eh? Is that a fart?
It's a monkey. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, not really. I just heard your mouth fart. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
That's supposed to be R. Kelly, taking a deuce. After a fart.
After a fart. It's a post-deuce fart. Go ahead. This is R. Kelly right here. This one?
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
Come on, sing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, turn the headphones up. I can't have my headphones. What?
Come on, dude.
It's the freaking weekend. I got that. It's the freaking weekend.
My balls.
Bounce.
No, that part's done.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, God.
Keep going.
Okay. Bounce.
No, not the bounce. The chorus, no.
In the kitchen. It's the freaking weekend and I got no door. I don't know what to do. It's the freaking weekend and yeah! Nobody, the freaking weekend and freaking weekend.
So is it fair to say you like R. Kelly's music? Because you know his music.
No, I just like to make fun of him.
Oh,
because he sucks.
Because he does suck. Yeah, he peed on people in a sauna.
Yes, sucks more than, let's just say, Bon Jovi.
Hey, did you hear about?
That's what Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day said.
Did you hear about what happened to Bon Jovi's daughter?
What, did he get?
No, Jesus, Adrian. No, his daughter, Bon Jovi's.
That's my only guess at this point.
No, Bon Jovi's daughter got she's a heroin addiction. She's addicted to heroin. She got arrested for it.
Oh, that's even worse. So, is he still serving time in prison? Is he becoming someone's lesbian lover in prison?
Oh, man.
You know?
I don't know.
You're only hoping, aren't you?
Following the footsteps of Ashley Simpson. Maybe she'll suck more than Maybe she'll suck more than Bon Jovi.
In jail,
or
probably.
Or she'd be even worse. She'd be Lindsay Lohan's cellmate in prison.
What would they do?
Wow.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You know that lesbian scene on Jennifer's Body? Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Do it again to me, baby. You know you want me. I used to be in the Parent Trap, bitch. Are you gonna lick my kuka or what? Okay. I've been arrested 6 frickin' times for DUI, damn it. Okay. I fight with my mom and my father is in God knows what. Jail or some crap.
That's a great Lindsay Lohan.
DUI. What are you waiting for? Let's go. I haven't got all day.
Folks,
He
Adrian
talks
is
like this because he's smoking too many cigarettes. Or too many
Adrian's doing
weed.
a scene from a movie where 2 people have a lesbian affair.
Yeah.
That was Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, dude. Well,
I'm smoking here, right? See, that's what Lindsay Lohan would sound like if she'd been smoking too much.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, God.
All right.
And yet I feel so sorry for her.
Why?
Have you seen Liz and Dick?
Is this a trick question?
Yeah. Biggest flop if I ever saw it.
No,
Oh,
I
you
haven't.
saw that where she
You went
plays
and saw the
Elizabeth
movie
Taylor?
Liz and
I
Dick?
mean, I saw the trailer of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't even think it's out yet, is it?
And I believe it's like a TV movie. It's not even a.
Yeah, like a television movie.
Yeah.
It's like watching a movie, but it's a
what
TV show.
means,
it's gonna be, It's only for like from an hour. I mean, God knows what, 9 to 9:30 or 8 to 8:30. I don't know.
It does look horrible, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh God, I mean,
see, look, we're not that different,
Thank God
dude.
I have better taste in TV shows like Modern Family or New Girl or Raising Hope.
Total. What?
Raising Hope?
No, Raising Hope isn't up there, dude. You got to get rid of Raising Hope. You can watch anything.
Why not?
It's gay. It's
Come on, I
stupid.
seen it yesterday. It's the best, man.
No,
You
it's
cannot
not.
tell
It's
me that
ridiculous. Raising Hope
the
is the
worst.
stupidest
You cannot
show on
tell me the word,
TV.
man. Come on, get out of here.
Dude, you're awesome today.
Yeah, what the hell is
I know, right?
Hope?
Yeah, I know, right? He says, I know.
I'm on fire.
You are. You are on fire.
Burn, baby, burn. It's going inferno, yeah, baby, burn. Can we play the music actually, please?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You did R. Kelly.
Yeah, no, but
Fine,
this
whatever.
dude,
But you
this
see
isn't
where I'm going with
karaoke.
this, right?
This isn't Rain Man karaoke.
Yep, you heard it here, folks. Rain Man, yeah, Rain Man karaoke man, right here.
What?
You know what I mean?
Not really. No.
Well, you do. Well, you should, because you just said
Disco
that
Inferno?
I'm the Rain Man karaoke.
Okay. Do you want to do Disco Inferno? You don't have it? Never mind.
Yeah.
Do you want to do Disco Inferno before you go?
No, screw it.
Okay.
All right, good, because I don't feel like hearing it. But thank you.
Come on, you sure? It's such a good intro.
Want to do a little bit?
Yeah, why not?
All right, AIDS. Here we go.
Come on, everybody! Bump with me, please. Bump, 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 burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
Come on, everybody in here, come on. Come on, everybody, burn. Just going burn, baby, burn. Come on. Burn, baby, burn. Like you're in such a trap. Just going to burn, baby, burn. It's going burn. Okay, stop. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm tired now. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. This is the Dean Blundell Show. Dean.
She took a hard fall off there.
Blundell.
I can't breathe. Oh, dear. Gosh, I hope she's okay.
102.1.
Ow.
The Edge.
Joining us in the studio, the Grey Cup. Hello, Grey Cup.
It's right here.
The 100th Grey Cup, and the commissioner who brought it in, Mr. Mark Cohon of the CFL. Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm great.
Well, before we do anything, great to see you. You look like $1 million again.
Thank you.
A guy if you put you next to the mayor of the city, it'd be a tale of two different people.
As long as it's not behind, we wouldn't see you.
Yeah. Hey, where's Mark? So they put a turf field in at Nathan Phillips
Yes, I saw the turf field.
To get the CFL ready, get everybody ready for the Grey Cup.
Zip line, it's the adrenaline zone. I see it. I'm going down this afternoon. I'm not gonna go on the zip line yet, but I'm gonna go through that obstacle course soon.
Well, one of the obstacles might be the mayor of the city, who might still be there. Now, yesterday he took part in a two-hand touch football game.
Right.
Now, you haven't seen this.
No, I have not seen this.
Okay. This is the best. The commissioner of the CFL has not seen this.
It's perfect.
Yeah. This is the best. So, anyway, Rob plays two downs, one on offense, one on defense.
Okay.
We'll pick it up on defense where he's trying to tackle his brother Doug. Oh, those guys are so cute. Here we go. Interception. Doug throws an interception. Here goes Rob. That's pretty funny, right?
You got stripped of the ball.
Yeah, right.
Now, if you think that's funny, Mark Cohon, commissioner of the CFL.
He was doing a Statue of Liberty. That's what I thought. Wasn't he trying to do that?
No, he wasn't. Look at it.
That's what he was trying.
He couldn't keep up with his fat. Here it goes.
Okay, Mayor loves his football.
Now, he's still wearing the Don Bosco coat. Now, you haven't seen that?
No, I have not seen that.
How incredibly apropos is that?
I just, the mayor loves his football, and, I just think he was trying to trick play. That's what I think he was trying. He was trying to trick play there, and he tricked everyone,
including himself.
His body tricked his legs. But then he goes on to say, because he thinks the Argos are going to win. Right. So you can tell he's winded because he had to stand up. Here we go.
Bold prediction. What's the final score in Sunday's game?
30-21 Argos.
How was that?
Good workout.
Did it hurt?
He fell over. That was his workout.
Picked himself up, too. Yeah.
You guys didn't get me in trouble.
Anyway, nice to see you. Mark Cohon is here. Let's chat. Have a seat. Let's chat. Sorry, I just wanted to show you that real quick.
That's a big smile. My cheeks are hurting.
So are his, all four of them. Listen, thanks for coming in. You got the CFL camera guy's pissing his pants laughing.
It's shaking up and down. We can't use this footage. Okay.
So now listen, let's talk CFL. Mark Cohon, commissioner of the CFL, is here. The Grey Cup in Toronto, 100th Grey Cup. Toronto gets a makeover, and they find themselves in the Grey Cup in their home city. Then Calgary, both two seeds, walk in, beat the one seed. Calgary comes in. So we've got this great Western Conference, and there's really no traditional rivalry between Calgary and Toronto. So now we're looking at probably two of the best representatives for a Grey Cup in the 100th anniversary game in a host city. How excited are you?
It is unbelievable. And the great tradition of the festival started in 1948 because of the Calgary fans. They took that train across the country. They rode the horse into the Royal York. And that's the modern festival that got started. So there is great tradition here with that rivalry from the standpoint of the festival. It is pretty amazing. I told you guys an anecdote that my head of communications said to me after, Calgary won and Toronto one, but I don't think I can say it on the air. But
it's about surgically removing horseshoes.
Yes, after that win in Calgary, it's a dream lineup for the host city, and in many ways, I have to be unbiased, but for the CFL in terms of building the profile in Toronto and creating a lot of excitement. I mean, you will have crazy fans from Calgary coming in, taking over the city. And then you got the core Argo fans who are, the people that have been, I think quiet Argo fans are now coming to the surface.
Well, I think also, we've admitted it. We've jumped on the bandwagon, whether it's not the richest bandwagon out there, but it's something we're really enjoying doing and supporting the city and getting behind a team. And it's nice for what's going on.
A Toronto team to be in any playoff or championship game. It's a little weird.
And there's energy now.
Yeah. People in the past have been celebrating a win of a team. Now it's much different. And I this can be a strong, if they keep the team together, regardless of what happens in the Grey Cup, they have the foundation with Ricky Ray there, with Chad, the two Chads, with Chad Kacker and Chad Owens. I mean, it's great coaches. It could be a team that is going to be in contention for years to come.
Mark Cohon, Commissioner of the CFL, is here. Let's talk a little bit. There's what is there, 8 teams, Derek? There's 8 teams in the CFL. 9 in 2014.
Yes.
Ottawa. He has to tell us there's 9. When do you see this? Because there's a huge thirst for football, especially CFL football or professional football out east. When do you see that kind of happening or coming to fruition? Because you could easily chuck something into Halifax, right? Easily.
Well, you got to build a stadium, though. That's the only problem. Yeah, $200 million, I'll go to the Irvings and say, hey. But the fact of the matter is, it's interesting. When we announced Ottawa was a definitive go about 2 months ago, the stadium's being built, that project's underway. The next question was, when you go into 10? That's a possibility. If you said to me 5-10 years out, would you like to see a 10th team? I think that is a dream of the CFL. Mm-hmm. The question is where? Is it Halifax? You need a new stadium. Moncton, you need about $100 million improvement to that stadium. Quebec, you have to build a new stadium there. But football is popular in all those 3 markets.
Yeah.
I mean, we did regular season games last year in Moncton. 50% of the people came from over 80 kilometers to that game. There were high school games with 5,000 people out to those games. So they love their football, and it's an interesting market. We're seeing, next year, the Tiger Cats are playing at the University of Guelph because Ivor Wynne Stadium's being torn down. That's being rebuilt. We're going to see whether we can try and do another game in Moncton and see if we can make that work and continue to test the marketplace.
It's interesting, anytime there's success, especially for a franchise in a city like this, it really reignites the passion for a sport. So well done, congratulations, and good luck getting those horseshoes out of your rear end.
Ow.
Hey, did you want to watch the Fordsy video one more time?
Yeah, I won't tweet that one out.
But congratulations on just a successful year. The Grey Cup train coming across Canada, ending up here. What a great idea that was, giving people a chance to have a real tangible feel of what the CFL is and the history behind it, because it is a very, very much richer history than the Super Bowl.
This has been around for over 100 years. This Grey Cup traveled 8,100 kilometers this year, 4,100 kilometers put up to Iqaluit. The kids in Iqaluit said, nothing like this ever happens to us. They were so touched. Flew into St. John's. It went into a bar on George Street. Had some fun. I don't think it got screeched in. Did it get screeched in? No, I don't think it did. But
I'm sure a lot of dirty things have happened to this bad boy, though.
Yeah. It's a little dented. But we're doing a fan march. That's what is the coolest thing. I'm actually very excited. Next Sunday, we made a decision. There isn't a Grey Cup parade this year. Essentially, if you saw Santa Claus Day Parade, they had a huge float in that. But this year, we're deciding Varsity Stadium, the site of 30 Grey Cups. We're allowing the fans to assemble there on Grey Cup Day, take a 5-kilometer route, and carry the cup down to Rogers Centre. So every 20 yards, it gets past a new person. And it's all about fans. So the fans get to carry this cup. I think we're the first professional sport league to ever do that. And it's going to be covered by TSN. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What a great deal that is.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Interactive and feel like a champion without actually having to exercise.
Yeah, just don't pass it to Fords. He might trip backwards.
Don't drop it.
Or use it to dip his fries in. Anyway, congratulations again. Wonderful year and a great job, Mark Cohon, Commissioner of the CFL. CFL.com or .ca for more information on the fan?
.ca.
Thanks. Anything else I'm missing? Am I missing something?
No, I think you got it all.
He's a good-looking guy, eh?
He's a stud.
No, I'm not.
He's a cool
now I'm
guy.
really uncomfortable.
Now I'm going to the game.
You're going to the game?
Yeah, I'm going to the game.
We're going to the game.
Yeah, we're going to the game.
We're going to the game.
Good.
Yeah, and we were at the game where the Argonauts won in Toronto, to the first game.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
1909? No.
That was the best
the
part
conference final.
Yeah. No, but this is a good. So this 12-year-old kid wrestles a ball out of his arm.
Oh my goodness! So
ripped
never
it out of his
ever
arm.
can you catch a football really at any football game?
Right.
And so I guess someone scored a touchdown and punted it, and it comes right to me. I didn't want to drop my sunglasses or my cell phone. Hits my chest, falls to the ground, and then I go to grab it, and a 12-year-old kid wearing topsiders grabbed it from me. So
I know, topsiders. Weird kid.
Tough, you're tough.
Appreciate it. We'll see you at the Grey Cup this weekend.
Great, guys.
Congratulations. Let's hear it
All right,
for what a great year for the CFL.
What's up, everybody? This is Steve-O, and you're listening to Dean Blundell on 102.1 The Edge. Yeah.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
You know, we talked to Adrian this morning, and he was talking about Liz and Dick, this new series that Lindsay Lohan's in. And Lindsay Lohan yesterday said, and I quote, I'm just going to read this, "I don't regret anything I've ever done." She did voodoo while their dad was home.
Voodoo did her.
Hard. He said very hard. Huh?
I think that's why your face looks all funny now.
Oh, yeah. It's all smashed up. Ball bruises. Her chin is purple. That is amazing. Anyway, just thought people would get a kick out of her saying she'd never. I don't regret anything I've done. Times when you don't want to face your mom, like when you're robbing her of all of her money and jewelry. That's what Julie Frank donned. She donned a ski mask before her and her friend held her mom up, tasing her more than 24 times in the process.
Oh.
Yeah! Wow.
Mean.
They stole a $40,000 diamond ring, $200 in cash from the elderly woman. Might have gotten away with it if a bystander hadn't ripped up Frank's mask, revealing her identity. The 36-year-old was taken into custody and charged with armed robbery. And she's in jail on a $300,000 bail bond. Tased her own mom 24 times.
Jeez.
You know, she couldn't have been a great mother.
No. This is what I was going to say. We don't know what happened when she was a kid.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. You shut up and do your homework. For 20 years? No one likes to hear that.
It's a good lesson, parents. One day you're going to be in an old age home.
Your daughter's going to walk in with a taser, zap you 24 times, and take your stuff.
Yeah.
And then what, huh?
They're not even going to wait till you die.
Baby born with a heart on the outside of her body survived after doctors at a Texas hospital performed a life-saving heart surgery to put it back in her chest. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not many of these happen. Doctors at Texas Children's Hospital said Tuesday Audrina, whatever, her condition was discovered during her mother's pregnancy, week 16. Still, she gave birth. The heart was right outside. It was outside of her chest. It was outside of her body. It was sitting on her chest. It's called ectopia cordis, which is a rare but life-threatening condition where the baby's heart is either partly or totally outside the chest. 1 in 8 million babies are born this way, according to the Hughes. That's an interesting thing, eh? You stick it right back in there. Yeah, do you see it? Isn't that unbelievable?
I'm watching a YouTube video of one of them.
I know, it's messed up. The heart's on the outside.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's freaky. There it is. Just pumping.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's working well.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
It's a crazy thing. It's just it's a nice story. The baby's apparently going to be just fine.
Yeah.
I read a nice story.
Back in your cage.
Freak kid. And apparently, if you want to boost your sexual stamina, you have to cut out meat, fish, and dairy from your diet. As you probably know, junky diets typically lead to heart disease. But they said, hey, you know what? There's actually a diet that gives you longer boners and better libido, and it just includes cutting out anything animal-related. Whole grains you got to eat, spinach you got to eat. You got to eat a lot of voluminous fruit. You got to eat tons of pineapple. They said they did a study, vegetable jam-packed with magnesium, which helps dilate your blood vessels and other vessels. And I don't know if you know this, your wiener's a big vessel.
Pretty. Depends how big. I mean, it might even be really big vessel.
If you want to, some people reported they did a study. They had boners twice as long when they switched to broccoli, kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, Swiss chard, bok choy, grapefruit, oranges, and peaches. Imagine being the guy that managed that study. Eat this, stand there. I gotta look at your boner for the next 20 minutes.
The clock is ticking.
In another study, watching porn said the exact same thing.
Yeah. Keep eating meat and just watch this. Those are your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in November, the year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 The Edge.
Coming up in just a couple minutes, Todd on the street. Now, Todd went to the National Ballet of Canada. Is that correct?
I did. Dean, I'm trying to become a little more cultured in my life and drinking warm sake and stuff. I figure what goes with that, but going to the ballet. So I thought maybe it might be nice to get to know some of our ballet dancers in this Alice's Adventure in Wonderland, which is a massive production over at the Four Seasons Performing Arts Center.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a big one. I did ballet this year, so Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you met like one of the most famous ballet dancers.
Yeah, some dude. I can't remember his name. Heather Ogden, who's a ballet. She's like the principal dancer for the whole thing. Super nice. And her husband, Guillaume, I think his name is. Anyway, super, super good guy. Wicked, jumps so high, it's crazy. But anyway, I did ballet because it was me and the guys from Our Lady Peace. We did the ballet because they had this studio called Union. So they said, we want more guys to do ballet. So I did it, and it was very, very hard.
It was like an exercise regimen.
Yeah, it was.
Right?
It wasn't ballet. It was just the exercises they do to get ready for it. And it was like... Don't let anybody tell you ballet dancers are pussies.
Well, that's one of the things we explore with a fellow named Robert Steven. And there's a couple of
two first names.
You're never supposed to trust those guys, but he seemed like a fairly ethical and honest person.
All right. Well, we'll have that for you coming up next, Todd, at the National Ballet.
The Chorus Broadcasting System presents The Dean Blundell Show.
It's going to be a super duper program for you.
102.1 The Edge.
So Todd went to the ballet to talk to ballet balleters.
Dancers.
Ballet assists. Ballerinas.
Yeah.
They're cream of the crop, though, man. These are the best our country has to offer.
Here's Todd on the street.
5, 6, 7, 8. Todd on the street at the National Ballet of Canada. Come on.
Backstage at the National Ballet of Canada for Alice's Adventure in Wonderland. And I'm here with Robert Steven, right?
Yep.
Okay. And Robert, you're a principal dancer?
I'm a first soloist, which means it's the rank below principal dancer.
Is there any politics involved in stuff? Is there any do you have to wine and dine someone? Are there any sexual favors to get to the next level, or is it just hard work?
Oh geez, it's really, well, in my case it was just hard work, I'd say, and inevitably in a large organization there's politics involved, but I try not to involve myself in that and just try to let the work speak for itself.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 26.
Okay, 26, and you're a native of Burlington, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay,
yeah.
You know a lot about me. I did my homework. I have to ask you this. Ballet being deemed, a sport that's a little effeminate, were there some pressures doing that throughout high school and beyond?
I grew up in Burlington, and I was always the only...
It's known as Girlington, right?
Is it?
Apparently. No,
is it? I was always the only boy in my dance class. I left Burlington and I went to the National Ballet School in Toronto. I don't know how it would have been if I had stayed there, but I wasn't really affected by it.
Yeah, how great is that? Become a decent dancer and get the hell out of Burlington.
Is it? I still love Burlington. My parents live there, and
Tell us a little bit what to expect in Alice's Adventure in Wonderland.
Well, I think not knowing anything about ballet, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is actually a really good starting point, because
it's good to break my ballet virginity.
I think so, yeah, because it's a familiar story and it's a huge show. There's people compare it to being a bit more like a Broadway show than a traditional.
So what character are you in it?
I play the Mad Hatter.
And what are the outfits like?
They're crazy. There's beautiful costumes. I wear this crazy bright pink wig and green hat.
Can you see your As most male ballet dancers, you can see they're snaking eggs.
Well, I'm wearing pants in this one actually, but some of the other roles I guess are in tights. But
Now, is that ever embarrassing when you're in tights, or are you just something you're used to? I mean, and are you doing well down there? So who cares?
it's kind of, I don't know. It's weird being in the industry. You're just kind of used to all this stuff.
I always feel like it's just like great advertising for you.
Is it? Yeah, I guess so.
Is there any certain things you wear to strap it down, or so it doesn't move or doesn't get excited?
Yeah, so we wear it's called a dance belt. It looks a little bit like a jock strap, but it's just a cloth.
So there's no hard shell there. Have you ever got kicked in the nuts during the show?
If you get kicked by a girl, yeah, then you're not super protected, but you're, not.
Some people probably deem stuff like ballet or gymnastics or even figure skating as kind of like, pussy sports. Or what do you say to that in terms of how tough the regimen is and how tough it is on your body?
I'd ask them to try it themselves. It's really taxing. Big jumps, big lifts with the women.
Have you ever had to lift men? Is there sort of old school, like Shakespearean kind of deal where a man will play a woman's part and stuff like say a White Swan or something?
Well, there's one of those actually in Alice, the Duchess. But I don't have to lift him.
Does he make a hot girl?
He looks terrible. Yeah, it's horrible. It's hideous. But it's good fun.
Do you ballet dancers get out and party like other athletes would? Drinking after a big show and then coming into work hungover? Does that happen? You guys good partiers or what?
It depends on the show. Sometimes, have to wimp out on my friends, but then other times you can go out. So,
is there a known bad boy in the ballet industry, like a Dennis Rodman would have been that back in the day in basketball, or say a Paul Bissonnette or an Alex Ovechkin in hockey?
I don't really want to throw anyone under the bus right now.
Can I see your feet? Like, are you got your shoes on? Describe the shoes. What's going on? Like, so what do you? Because they're like steel toe. You can work at a construction site without something or something.
Yeah, well, right now I'm wearing tap shoes for the Mad Hatter. This is not normal for my job as a ballet dancer, but it's got these two metal plates on it that make these.
Wow. Do you ever pick up chicks doing that stuff?
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Chicks love it.
Yeah, I would imagine, because most guys, we've got nothing to offer other than just being dumb jocks. But there you come into a bar doing a little tap dance.
I'm doing a little shuffle, yeah.
Sound like a horse.
Yeah, a little bit at the end there I did.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Smelly.
Smelly what?
Smelly.
Smelly what?
You're supposed to say who.
Oh.
Smelly.
Oh. I get it. I totally failed on that knock knock. Sorry about that.
No, you actually made it funnier.
Smelly what? Is it?
Hey, listen, Robert, thank you very much. Native of Burlington and one of the star performers, even though they don't say principal, but I'll just say it anyway. And in Alice's Adventure in Wonderland, go check it out at the Four Seasons Performing. We can't see your earballs that are hanging out.
Just look closely.
Thank you so much, and good luck with the rest of the show to the 25th.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Okay, thanks, man.
Todd on the street and the National Ballet of Canada.
102.1 The Edge. Bored, lonely, hard up. Use your free hand and follow the boys on Twitter.
At D. Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1
The Edge.
Time for Wahop Ladies' Day today. Only chicks. 416-870-EDGE. 870-3343. Hi, The Edge.
Hi, I'm calling for Wahop.
Who is this?
My name is Terry.
Where are you calling from, Terry?
Unfortunately, I'm calling from Oshawa. Not like I like to tell people that.
Oh, the schwiggity.
Yeah, well, So when my son was about 2 years old, what happened was my dad was babysitting, and I used to sell passion parties, which is sort of like Fantasia. Now,
sex toys and weird stuff like lube that you can eat and panties you can wear on your head.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
So I come home from a girls' night out, and my dad threw his hands in the air, and he pretty much just looked at me and said, "You need to deal with your son." Thank you. And so I go into my bedroom, and my son has every dildo that you could possibly imagine, all over my bed, vibrator on, and he's playing with them with lube spread all over my bedroom set. And that's what happened, and it was
should have put the giant dildos away, huh?
Should have.
Hey. And she's from Oshawa.
Hi, The Edge.
Hi, I'm calling for what happened.
Yeah, what's your name?
Sarah.
Jess?
Sarah.
Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
What happened? Hey, what happened?
Seriously, do it. Do it.
What the happened? Well, it was kind of embarrassing.
Good.
My husband and I were selling our house, and we had the little lockbox on so our real estate agent could get into the house.
Mm-hmm.
And we were both home at the same time, happened to be home at the same time, and we have 3 kids, so we don't get a lot of time together. And so we were in bed, going through the back door, and the real estate agent brought people in, and they opened the bedroom door, and my husband pulled out, and I pooped.
And you pooped.
Yeah.
I thought she meant back door of her home.
Because of the real estate agent. I know, it was very confusing.
Yeah. I think there's a double meaning here.
Maybe.
And therefore the poop.
And the real estate agent is actually a friend of ours. And
Sold. Yeah. Hey, if that comes with the house, I'm down.
Yeah, you see that in the MLS listing.
Yeah. Upgraded kitchen. Wife that likes the tradesman's entrance. Hey, the Edge.
Hi, I'm calling for what happened.
Yeah, what's your name?
Tanya.
What happened? Hey, what happened?
Okay, you know that story about like dogs and peanut butter?
Yeah.
Okay, horrible. So, I have a Yorkie, right? I swear. And me and my parents were addicted to eating peanut butter banana sandwiches for breakfast. It's just this thing that we do. So it was like 10 o'clock on a Wednesday night, and my mom's like, oh my God, we have no peanut butter. I'm like, this, I'm going to Loblaws, right?
Okay, hold it. You can't drop the F words.
Sorry.
Screw that.
Screw that. I'm going to Loblaws. Yeah. So, and my dog's just a puppy, and I'm a new dog owner, so I take him to Loblaws with me. He's just so small, and I'm holding him, right?
Course, yeah.
So it's 10 o'clock. I'm walking through Loblaws. The guy stops me, and he's like, you can't take your dog through Loblaws.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I just want peanut butter. And the guy's like, what? And I'm like, we really need, like, I just want to go get peanut butter. And he looks at me and he looks at my dog and I look at him and I'm like, no. And that's what happened. Was that boring?
So boring. Cute way to tell the story, though. She was enamored by it. You know, I thought it was cute.
It was. She
Yeah.
loved her own story.
It was nice. By the Edge. Hello. Hey.
Hey, Shauner. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
It's Paulie from Trenton.
Oh, it's Paulie. Paulie, what's happening?
Not much, man.
It's
How you
Ladies'
doing?
Day, but we'll let you. What's up? Tell me what's going on.
Not much going on. I want to talk about my local strip bar just burned down.
Yeah, that's right. Sure would. Yeah, burned down. We got pictures of it.
Yeah, the Sherwood Forest.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know, man. I was out there screaming, "Save the pole!" You know what I mean?
I'm sure that thing lit up pretty quick, man.
That's probably what started the fire.
Yeah. Oh, dude! I was out there, I was like crying. I went, "Oh my God!" Because like, listen, they just passed like this legislation in town, right?
Yep.
That they shut down all the massage parlors, and now the stripper bar is burned down. Where's a guy gonna get a $20 handy anymore?
Probably Peterborough.
Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna have to hitchhike for that. You know. Sorry.
Who's there with you?
Oh, it's my girlfriend.
Why is she getting all crazy?
Wait a second.
Actually, she's actually pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
I was on the pool.
Right.
She's actually pretty funny. It's amazing. I woke up last week with another new tattoo. Actually.
What did it say? Where was it?
Actually, it's very respectful. My grandfather, back during the war, he was the guy that used to paint the pinup girls on the noses of the Halifax bombers.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got.
She just drop another F-bomb.
Just losing it in the background.
Your girlfriend's not funny. She's getting really mad at you right now.
She's mad at you for telling stories about a tattoo, but not about you getting $20 handies. I don't get it anyway.
All right, hang on a second.
Actually,
I think what's that? Yeah, no, I'm gonna give it to the chick that got caught doing backdoor while the real estate agent came in. Congratulations.
You're a winner on the Dean Blundell Show. Yay!
You still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about this, you know?
No, you don't have to. Congratulations, Todd. I'll tell you what you've won, and there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Gaslight Anthem with Joy, formidable. Oh, my goodness. We get 4 tickets for that. Big Wreck and Theory of a Dead Man, November 26th. Also 4 tickets for that. And the Grey Cup Festival concert with Sam Roberts, Treble Charger, and Matt Good. And we'll give you a bunch of tickets for that, too.
Holy crap. That's awesome.
Yeah, holy crap is right.
Yeah.
This is the Dean Blundell Show.
Joining us on the telephone, famed comedian, world famous comedian. You may have seen her on The Apprentice, and everybody knows who she is. Lisa Lampanelli. Good morning, Ms. Lampanelli.
How are you, Toronto bitches?
I was waiting. You're here in town December the 7th at Massey Hall to do a couple of shows. First of all, let me just say, you've obviously been to Toronto before. Do you like, and I really appreciated your common sense and your judgment on The Apprentice, just so you know. So,
oh, thank you. Yeah, the rest of them should die.
We had Lou Ferrigno in here the other day, and he wasn't nice either.
Oh, my God, let me tell you about him. He's the stupidest man I ever met. He's the stupidest person I ever met, and I had to work with Miss Universe for 16 weeks, okay? I mean, and by the way, I hope you saw through Lou's little phoniness. He's not even deaf. His ears are just stupider than the rest of them is. Oh, what a retard. I can't stand it. Wait, I've just insulted retarded people. I apologize,
That's
retarded
all right.
people.
That's all right. I was, it's from all I know of you, and this is the first time we've chatted. I not only expected this, if you didn't go a little offside, I'd be upset. So, but you guys really, truly don't like each other personally either.
Well, I know all the behind-the-scenes stuff. I've talked to almost every man on his original team. You know how it's men versus women at first? And every man was like, yeah, he would be really nice to us in person, and the second we got in the boardroom, he'd just, like, turn on you. Mm-hmm. So, he's a deceptive little douchebag, but it's okay. I've let it go because, God hates him. That's why he can't hear.
We can tell how you... That's what killed him.
Yeah, God hates him. That's why you can't hear.
Well, all I'm saying is I have all 5 senses. I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, my goodness.
Lisa Lampanelli, our guest, Massey Hall on December the 7th. Did you when people would ask you about Lou after, because I got the impression from Lou, I don't know about his sexuality, I don't know about his history with women, I don't know anything, but I got the impression from Lou he is an incredibly confused individual when he was here.
Oh, you mean sexually confused?
Everything.
That's funny because I never got that vibe from him, and as you know, I have a lot of homosexuals who enjoy my act because, the just love me, all the I never got that vibe from Lou. And I know he is happily married, so that's one thing I'll give him. He's probably not in the...
And Lisa, you're allowed to talk about gay people like this because you did raise in the Celebrity Apprentice like $130,000 or something for the Gay Men's Health Crisis Fund.
Oh, yeah, and also I donated $50,000 of my own earlier that year after a protest. It's I love them. And you know what? Even the lesbians are catching up. Those Shrub Scouts are getting a lot more of a sense of humor.
Shrub Scouts.
I mean, they used to show up on my show looking like the cast of Ice Road Truckers, but now they're kind of hot,
There are some fairly attractive lesbians, like Amber Heard. I was shocked to find out she was a lesbian, but I find the hotter the lesbian, the more of a waste. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I find that same thing with the guys, too. Like, if you guys were gay, who'd care? Nobody.
Oh. At least you're going online to check us out.
There you go. Hey, by the way, speaking of hot, did you see how I lost 93 pounds, huh?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, AIDS. But you know what? I never joke about AIDS. I had cancer. Now,
no, you look small. Cancer made you look really hot.
You know what the thing is? I have often said I'll get a disease if I could just have some weight loss, and luckily I didn't have to. Instead, me and Jimmy Big Balls, my husband, got surgery, and we did great. He lost 80, I lost 93.
Jimmy Big Balls lost 80, you lost 90. Well, what were you at before? Like it was
horrible. I was 248, man. So, yeah, now I'm down to, like, what's considered normal size for real life, but Hollywood, I'm still a friggin' horror fat bitch.
So
you know what kills me, though? Because Jimmy Big Balls, obviously, the reason I call him that is that his sack looks like that thing a hobo ties on a stick and puts over his shoulder. It's disgusting. But he didn't lose 1 ounce in that sack. It's very off-putting.
Oh, so his bag is still massive.
Dude, now we never have to buy throw pillows again. I'm not even kidding you.
So what's the deal with the guy? I've always heard that guys with really big nuts have really small wieners. Is that the case?
No, it just proportionally it looks tiny, but then once you push those out of the way, like if you have, like, say, I don't know, like one of those things that moves, a bulldozer, if you could get those out of the way, you could see that thing, and it's all right. It'll do. Put it this way, I'm 51 years old. I could care less about sex. Get in, get out, don't let the door hit you in the ass.
You got married. You've only been married the once, and you're married to Jimmy Big Balls. I see Jimmy here. You were married in 2010. Why did you wait to get married? Were people afraid of you, or were you afraid of them?
Well, I couldn't find a guy with the sufficiently large sack to match my own because, you know, I'm a pretty ballsy female. So I finally located a guy like this. Also, he's a very nice guy. Like, he's very supportive. Like, even during the surgery, he said, "You get it first, honey. You go. I'm a gentleman. And if you don't die on the table, I'm getting that surgery." I said, what a gentleman this guy is. Is that a prince?
Can I ask you, very, very nice guy, can I ask you, so you get the surgery, and are you allowed to eat normal food? Are you allowed to drink alcohol and stuff? No?
Well, we don't drink anyway, not like we were ever alcoholics. I just never liked drinking. My drug of choice was always food and men, mostly chocolate, as you probably know, because I used to enjoy the blacks. Yeah. I had more black guys behind me than Obama, let's just be real. So it ends up that now we can eat whatever we want, but just tiny amounts, which kind of sucks. But, hey, at least we look half human.
Well, I always appreciated your realness anyway. You know, and it's funny because you're a very attractive woman. So do you, when you see yourself now, do you go, oh, there I am, there I was?
Dude, I'm a horrible. Naked, nobody over 40 should ever take their clothes off. It is disgusting.
You got some stuff hanging around there?
No. Luckily, we don't have any of that hanging skin because it wasn't that big of a weight loss. But check it out, dude. My ass and my thighs are so bumpy from that cellulite, it looks like I sat on a gravel driveway naked. It's horrible.
So you wouldn't wear a bikini to a beach?
No, I think there's a petition not to let me.
Lisa Lampanelli, our guest, lost 94 pounds, her and her husband. Good for you, and you're going to be here in town so we can have a look at you, Massey Hall on the 7th of December. Get your tickets, call Ticketmaster or Massey Hall. Or do you have a website you can pimp too, Lisa?
Oh, yes, insultcomic.com. And I swear to you, let me tell you something. This Toronto, I like this place. I played there. That was the first night I had a conversation on the phone with Jimmy Big Ball. So it's very, your town has sentimental reasons for me, despite your politeness.
Oh, well. Hang out with us before the show. Won't be so polite, but congratulations. And really looking forward to seeing you. And thanks so much for spending time with us this morning, Lisa. Thanks so much.
Of course. I love you guys, man. Take care.
Take care.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
On the Edge.
Time for a few phone calls before we leave. Hi, The Edge.
Hey, guys. How's it going this morning?
Good. What's up?
I had a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Where would you go in Toronto if you're looking for a good-looking prostitute?
A good-looking hooker.
That's it.
Good-looking? It's probably easier for us to do where you shouldn't go.
Church Street?
A male prostitute? Are you looking for a dude or a chick?
Oh, definitely a chick.
You know, it was a good place to go. Do you know? Just east on Dundas there, right before the DVP, where they have that homeless barbecue?
Yeah. No, that's not there.
No.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
Don't go to Moss Park. I think your best bet is to probably look for something online. And especially, it's an old adage, you get what you pay for. If you're picking up poontang on the corner of whatever and whatever, and you got to charge, you pay $80 to $100 for it, it's going to be dirty and not that fun.
Maybe strip joints.
Surprise under the
strip joints is a good place to start. I would go to a Ripper bar and just quietly ask around, because they'll offer, certain places will offer you to go do stuff in certain places.
You know who a good fountain of information is? Any cab driver in town, because they're the ones that do all the picking up and the dropping off.
Yeah, that's true. You can ask a cab driver.
Hopefully you understand the response, but I mean...
We're going to get a good-looking hooker.
Yes.
You'll find one. Came up in a hockey change room. Realized the guy's well past the age of when he should have done it. I'm like, well, what could we do for you?
Oh, it was a dude. It was not for you. It's for some other guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm not looking for a prostitute.
Yeah, sure. You're right on, buddy. Okie dokie. You know what? If it's your buddy, I would go to a reputable strip joint and say, hey, here's the deal. My buddy's looking for some company. He's willing to pay for it. Who do I talk to? And that's all you say. You don't say he's looking for a hooker. You just say he's looking for some company.
As well, in this day and age,
hotels too.
That's exactly what I was just going. Hotel lobbies look for really hot chicks, like really hot, smoking hot chicks that just seem to be like 2 or 3 of them kind of waiting
Do you
around.
remember we were in Ireland about 5 or 6 years ago in our hotel, and there was those 2 girls that were downstairs every morning, and they always had bedhead, and they always hung around to see if we. And the one girl said, "Well, we never get a chance to have sex with good-looking guys, eh?" But they hung out there, and they were,
smoke shows.
Unbelievable. But like really nice hotels.
Yeah.
Really nice hotels. Go to the hotel bar, look around, ask around, say, hey, I'm looking. But don't go asking around like, excuse me, everybody. Jimmy on my rec league hockey team needs some poontang. Anybody know where I can find a really hot, clean hooker?
Are there hoes in this house?
It's some hoes. Russian escorts traditionally also rub and tugs. East Beaver Creek, you can go there.
All right, then.
All right,
Maybe
brother.
we'll try to hook him up.
Yeah, do it. Usually, the best bet is for you to probably take them to something. You know where you could go if you want to just have someone touch them a little bit is that Muse Spa.
Yeah. Head over to Muse.
Yeah. They run it. They're clean. They're above board. I don't know what they do. I don't know what the services are, but so I think one's called the Flapjack Fudge Pack, so whatever.
Oh, sounds gross, but it's good enough for him.
Yeah.
Do you mean yourself?
Him.
Yeah. Him. I love that the whole time.
Sounds gross, but it's good enough for me. I mean, John. It's probably the best place to do it, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, man, the hotels, though, you're right. There were like a few girls that I've known, and then now they were like former promo models. So I found out they become like hookers.
Remember, we met. Yeah. I met one. Just walking around. You and I were walking around.
It's unbelievable. It really is.
And she was hot,
right?
And she didn't stop doing that.
So loserish.
She was so hot.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
And you'd think you'd never go, oh my God, she does that for money?
There's a few of them. Like they graduated the circuit, right?
So like what they don't make a little bit of money, do they? They make like, one night they'll make $2,000 because some guy wanted to do something with a bear trap, some olive oil, and some Dutch clogs, and maybe a huge thing of kielbasa.
Yeah, next thing you know,
$2,000.
You're flying to Belize on a private jet or something.
Yeah,
too.
You go from A ball to the major leagues.
Yeah, you've been called up. Need the lefty in the bullpen.
The lefty.
That's interesting. Russian escorts, some guy said, really good.
Ask a bouncer at any bar, too.
Well,
they're generally in the know.
At a skid bar.
I'm afraid of bouncers.
You just keep getting punched by him because you can't shut up.
I've been punched by one.
Because you couldn't shut up.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1, The Edge.